Omega and Swatch has done it again. They introduced a new MoonSwatch on the 7th of March 2023. And here are the 5 things you need to know about the Moonshine Gold. The first thing you need to know is that the new Moonshine Gold is not going to replace any of the existing MoonSwatches. It is simply a new addition to the family. To me, this is good news, as it would be a shame to see any of the existing MoonSwatches disappear. The second thing you need to know is that the new Moonshine Gold is pretty much the same watch as the Mission to the Moon. The only difference as far as I can tell is the gold-coated chronograph hand that is new to the Moonshine Gold. The update is so subtle that I struggle to tell the difference at first glance. Speaking of this gold-coated hand, it brings me to the third thing you need to know. These gold hands were apparently produced under a full moon in the month of February, and each Moonshine Gold would come with a certificate stating just that. Now, let's move on to the fourth thing you need to know, and that is the price. This new MoonSwatch is a little bit more expensive than the standard MoonSwatch. It has a list price of £250, so it is roughly 10% more expensive than the standard MoonSwatch here in the UK. Similar to the existing MoonSwatches, this Moonshine Gold is also fetching a premium in the pre-owned market. I found 3 examples that were recently sold on eBay. Apparently, people were willing to pay £1,300 to buy this Moonshine Gold. I mean, I would never pay this price, but if you were made out of gold, then go for it. Now, let's move on to the last thing you need to know about this new MoonSwatch, and that is availability, or the lack thereof. Similar to the rest of the MoonSwatches, you won't be able to purchase this new MoonSwatch online. In fact, this Moonshine Gold was not even listed on the Swatch website, which seems very strange to me. What makes it even worse is that you can only buy it from 4 cities at the moment: London, Milan, Tokyo, and Zurich. As far as I am aware, the watch was only available to purchase at an event on the 7th of March 2023. The new Moonshine Gold won't be a limited edition, but since the chronograph hand is only produced during full moon, production of this watch is therefore limited by the time period of which the hands can be produced. So here is what I think. From a business perspective, Swatch has done an amazing job with this new launch. They were able to create another hype watch and grab so much attention with such minimal effort. I mean, they simply put a new hand onto an existing watch, and the whole world seems to have gone crazy with it. I think their marketing team has really outdone themselves. But from a user standpoint, I think the actual watch is super boring. It looks like a lazy release that was designed purely for public relation purposes, and not really for the end users. Given the lack of availability, and the fact that the change is so insignificant, I would say that we can all forget about the Moonshine Gold and stick to the standard MoonSwatches instead. But what do you think about this new release? Let me know in the comment section down below. Cheers.